Hey everyone, Journeyman here, and welcome back to Weston Super Mare. So originally in today's episode we were supposed to take on North Therapy in a relegation showdown, but due to a waterlogged pitch we are now playing Barrow away instead. Once again, everyone, welcome back to Weston Super Mare. So it's been a few weeks since the last episode. Let's check out some of the results since the last one. So obviously, if you remember, we unfortunately lost 2-1 against Cheltenham. Obviously a single goal for Aaron Williams in that one. And then we, a bad run of form kind of continued. We lost 1-0 against Aldershot, first and foremost. As you can see, Aldershot gets in a goal in the 21st minute, but we couldn't respond. We failed to create a lot of opportunities in this game. Too many yellow cards as well. Then we drew 1-1 against Worldstone. Very disappointing. Ugo Odoji getting sent off in the 19th minute. This is a game I felt we could have won. We actually had a lot more opportunities than it says down here. A lot of clear-cut opportunities that Dale Southwell missed, believe it or not. He actually went through a bit of a rough patch in form, so that was disappointing. And obviously losing his goals was a big problem for us. But anyway, we responded then with a 2-1 defeat against Chester. Southwell actually getting on the score sheet in this game, and this is a very frustrating game. We played really well, but unfortunately Chester just snatched it in the first half, as you can see. But this is a very disappointing display, pretty much from top to bottom there. Then we most recently got back to winning ways, first against Torquay. It was a 2-1 victory away from home. James Jenkins and Reese Wedderburn getting 2 late goals to give us the victory. That was a very pleasing victory, considering it looked like we were heading for another defeat. So to turn things around and get a win was very impressive. Then we beat Bromley 3-1 away from home. This is a very comfortable game. Looked more comfortable than the scoreline suggests, even though it was 3-1. It really should have been more like 4-5-1. Bromley are a team that are struggling in the relegation zone as well, and it was good to see Dale Southwell getting back to full form, as you can see, scoring a hat-trick in this game. And then most recently we just beat Bath City, playing them for a second time in a second but different cup competition, this time in the FA Trophy first round, beating them 4-1 very comfortably. Paul Biggett, Sakuna, Fitzgerald and Jenkins getting the goals in this game. So originally, yes, I was supposed to play North Therapy, but a waterlogged pitch postponed that game, so we'll take on Barrow away instead, who currently sit 18th in the table, 2 places above us. As you can see, we are just outside of the relegation zone with that game in hand, just 2 points as well. Our goal difference is actually very good for this level of at this end of the table. As you can see, everyone's on negative. We're actually +2, and if we win today, we actually jump all the way up to 16th place in the table. So we'll have to wait and see. This is a game that I do think we can win if we play to our full potential. Scott Davis is very close to returning from injury. He's almost available, as you can see, 100%, but his match fitness is pretty appalling, so I don't expect him to play too many meaningful minutes going forward. But anyway, this is how we line up for today's game. Purnell's going to start in goal, Paul Bignett at right back, with Devine, Steele and Turner making the back 4, with Sweeney, Brearley and Sakuna in midfield, with Jenkins, Southwell and Williams. So no real surprise there in the team at all. I've kind of settled on a first choice 11, and I'm going to try and stick with it for as long as possible. So as I mentioned going into today's game, I think we could win today. I really do. Barrow are a solid team, but they are no world beaters, and I'm actually very confident, having won 3 games in a row. I think we can continue this form today. So let's go ahead and get this team talk done, and let's get this game started. Alright, so as far as Southwell goes, I don't actually know too many players they had in the squad. I had a look just before the start of the episode, and I don't recognize too many players. So this is, again, I do feel like it's a game we could win and win comfortably. Of course, as soon as I say that, they're going to score here. No, great save from Luke Purnell. He actually made a wonder save in the last one. He actually, it was like 2 stops in a row. And that was another wonderful save there from the young goalkeeper. Good save there again from Luke Purnell, and that goes down as 2 clear-cut chances for Barrow in the opening 10 minutes. So that's not very pleasing to see. However, they didn't score, so We'll keep the status quo and hope for a victory. Ball through to Southwell. Here's a chance for Southwell and a good save from Coughlin in goal for Barrow. That was a good opportunity for Southwell. Obviously, he's kind of returned to goal-scoring form after a few weeks without scoring, and disappointed to see him not hit the back of the net. Here's maybe another chance for him, though. Southwell's through on goal, shoots, and another great save from the keeper that time as he tips it around the post. And it's a corner kick. Let's see if we can make the most of it. Jenkins whips it in, but we can't. Hits him out of the front post, and he goes, and it's cleared very, very comfortably. All right, so looks like this highlight isn't done. We can get a hit on the counter-attack here. Williams switches the play to Joel. Joel pulls it back, and well cleared there from Devine on the cover. Great clearance there, and well tracked back from Daniel Devine, who's had a really solid season so far for us. Ball's whipped in, and Purnell claims that very, very comfortably. Alright, so very mixed bag so far. Both teams had a couple of opportunities. This game looks like it can go either way. We'll see what happens with this highlight, though. Coughlin hits it forward. Devine does well to knock it down to Sweeney. Paul Bignut crosses the ball over, looking for Southwell, but can't find him. Joel switches the play there. Good tackle there from Sweeney. Can't get the ball clear to Harrison's through on goal. Another great save from Purnell, but the ball finally makes its way out. But the ball's in the back of the box, and it's a back of the net. It is 1-0. Brian Harrison getting his 13th goal of the season. Poor defending there from the boys. Not very pleasing at all. Just couldn't get the ball clear. Couldn't give Purnell any help after saving earlier effort. But the ball kind of ricochets around, and Harrison is first to react with a real poacher's effort to make it 1-0. Disappointing manner in which we concede. But nevertheless, we've got plenty of time to get back in this game. There's maybe an opportunity now, straight from the kickoff. Plays to Williams. Gives the ball away cheaply there. Williams' form has been a bit poor lately. Here's a chance. Good save again, and Joel with the rebound makes it 2-0. 2 goals in the space of 2 minutes there, and Joel makes it 2-0 to Barrow. So not very pleasing. That's actually their 5th clear-cut opportunity. Our defense is in absolute disarray in this game. Brully's going to whip this in. Hopefully we can score before halftime, and that will give us a little bit of momentum going into the second half. I mean, I think it would have been a different game if Southwell took those opportunities earlier on. Harrison here plays with Joel. Joel's going to go one-on-one with the keeper here, and a good save from Purnell. Terrible header from Rome Turner, set him away, and that was a 6th clear-cut chance there for Barrow. This game could get very ugly all of a sudden if we don't sharpen up at the back. With 10 minutes left to go in this half, being 2-0 down and conceding 6 clear-cut opportunities, that's really, really bad. That is borderline terrible. So we got 5 minutes left to go before halftime here. Maybe we can snatch a goal. Not of a ball like that, we won't. There was a Harrison in the box. Goes by him to Williams. Plays the Harrison this time, though, and it is 3-0. 3-0 very comfortably there. Harry, I don't know how to pronounce his name, doesn't really matter. It is 3-0 to Barrow. Terrible defending again. 7 clear-cut chances for them alone in the first half. This could get really embarrassing all of a sudden, especially in a game that I predicted we would win. So, honestly, the team's making me look like a bit of a fool here. Alright, so instead of maybe scoring before halftime, I just want to hold on, keep it at 3-0, and see what changes we can make at the half. Because I'm going to have to make changes, put it that way, because I can't continue in this kind of form. Sweeney, back out to Bignut. Bignut plays to Williams in the box. He scores. He makes it 3-1. Maybe a lifeline. You never know in Football Manager. But we're definitely still going to have to sharpen up in the second half, especially at the back. So the halftime whistle has gone. So I'm going to make a change. I'm going to bring on Ryan Delaney in the place of Joe Steele. And I'm thinking of bringing on Ugo Doji, but not quite yet. That assist by just before halftime kind of saved Paul Bignut there. I also would have bring on Ugo for him. Dale Southwell's obviously been poor, missing those 2 early opportunities, but he's our top goal scorer, so I'm not going to take him off just yet. So Hugo in the second half. If we can get an early goal, we might be able to crawl our way back into this game, but honestly, it's highly unlikely. I just want to make sure we don't concede any more goals, because obviously, as I mentioned before the game, we had a really good goal difference, so I want to keep that. And as I say that, we just conceded another goal. 4-1 now. 8th clear-cut chance of the game for them. And Brian Harrison gets his 2nd goal of the game. This is turning into a real rout. And probably the worst defensive display I've seen all season. And believe me, I've seen some bad displays, but nothing tops this. This is absolutely abysmal. And they may not be done here. Harry, what's his name, is through on goal, and Purnell has to save us once more. That is their 9th clear-cut opportunity. Something has gone horribly wrong today. I'm not quite sure what, because we've been playing the exact same tactic. Haven't tweaked it, haven't changed it. It's been the same personnel week in, week out for us. So there's no reason for this poor defensive display in this game. Alright, so Close is going to whip it in. Delaney with a clearance. Harry back to Close. Good challenge there from Delaney. And it goes out for another corner kick. So I'm going to make a change here. Ugo Odoji is going to come on at right back, because why the hell not? And I'm going to bring off Sakuna and bring on Scott Davis, get him some match fitness back. But again, this result is pretty much done, to be honest with you. We're not going to get back in this game, and I'm just hoping not to concede any more goals. Alright, so here we go. Maybe we can rescue something. If we get a goal back here, that will help the goal difference out a little bit. As I said, I was very proud of our goal difference at the bottom of the table, but this game has kind of blown that out of the water. And it is almost the end of injury time here as Williams heads it wide. And that's the full-time whistle. It's a 4-1 drubbing against Barrow. Very, very disappointing display, as you would expect. Honestly, I'm just super pissed off with that display. That's not how we normally play, and I'm very disappointed in the back line. Changes will be made for the next game, which is up against Maidstone. That's a game that we should be looking to win, but on the back of that display, you never truly know. But anyway, the next episode I'm going to do is going to be up against... I'm still looking at North Ferriby game as a good game, just because they're struggling, and obviously we're struggling now. That result has actually put us into the relegation zone. So that's we do have that game in hand against North Ferriby. That's going to be a key game. So with that in mind, I am going to make North Ferriby the next the next episode, the next game that we will do. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys enjoying this save. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and I do apologize for the last couple episodes and this one today. I am struggling with a little bit of an illness, so I do apologize if my commentary isn't on point, as I always try to do my best, but I know the last couple episodes and today haven't been my best just because I'm sick, but I want to make sure I get lots of content out for you guys. But thank you guys so much once again. I appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.